It's the activated one, New Brighton, the Futuritarian. This video right here, a lot of people ain't gonna like this video. Shout out to the brother RFG for breaking this down. And I said I got to do a video about this because these dogs, these DOGs that people got living in their house, that been domesticated, genetically modified. That's where you get the word hygiene from. I broke down in my last video hygiene. What hygiene was is when mankind used to come down to Egypt, they used to smell like gorillas. The scent was so strong they smelled like gorillas. So what did the Egyptians do? They helped them out. They gave them conditioners. They got the fleas and the ticks off of them. You know, bathed them right, this and that. They will have to labor that off. See, everybody thought Egypt was, see, that's the thing about mankind. It's saying that Egypt, that everybody was enslaved, but Egypt was a society as a society today as far as working and laboring your debt off. So when the Caucasians used to come down to Egypt, you know, they had ticks on them, they had fleas on them, this and that. The Egyptians would get them organic remedies to get that stuff off of them, but then they will have to labor that off. You would have to work that debt off. And see, that's in the Bible. They're always talking about Egypt's evil, you know, dealing with the Israelites in the Bible, because the Israelites was the reason why the Israelites was in the Bible is because it was all metaphors. See, the Bible's metaphors. It was just basically the Israelites were a rogue body of people that didn't want to follow laws and orders, so they made up their own statutes, laws, and orders that they say came from God. Who is God? Right? Who is this man or this deity called God? You know who he is? It's a damn dog. That's who it is. D-O-G, dog. So when you're dealing with these domesticated animals, the purpose of the dog, this is the true purpose of a dog. The true purpose of a dog is to be on the outside of your home, not in the inside. Now, when you're dealing with land, you got land, maybe some property, or you own a home, and the dog is the first line of defense. That's the purpose of a dog. First line of defense when you're dealing with land. If you have anchors, or you're dealing with your home, it's the first line of defense. So that's why the purpose of a dog is the first line, the front line of a defense mechanism. Dogs are supposed to be on the outside of your home, not on the inside of your home. See, but these people, that's why it's called man's best friend. Well, actually, it's not man's best friend. It's mankind's best friend. That's who the dog is. These nasty, damn, modified genetic animals. And see, that's why China over there be tearing these dogs up, be eating them, because they know they're filthy ass damn creatures. They're supposed to be on the outside of your home, and you got them in the inside of your house. They done went outside, you know, ate some feces, threw it up, licked they throw up back up, and come inside your house and do this to you on this picture. Now, when you take the blood from a hound or a dog and you run it under a microscope, see, like I said before, you're dealing with the microverse in the universe. When you take the blood and you run it under a microscope, you'll start seeing all that bacteria and everything that's in a dog, because they're nasty, filthy creatures. They're supposed to be in the exterior, not in the interior of your home. They're the first line of defense. What do the police do when you encounter a canine? Right? The police don't go run first. They don't go run and catch the uh, suspect. If they start running, they send the canine out. They send because it's the first line of defense, and that's what a dog is. If you have a dog, that dog should not be in your house. Simple as that. It's nasty. Then you got these dogs licking and you kissing on them and all this stuff. You know why? Because a lot of mankind, they got that genetic in them. That's why I said hygiene. Back to Egypt, dealing with the hygiene, right? So these dogs, I mean, these when they came down, that's why they had to give them hygiene, because what they were doing, they were hiding their genetics with the scent. That's why you got conditioners, right? Cologne. I'm not saying it's not good to smell good. Everybody wants to smell good, but I'm just saying on that aspect, because when you're dealing with the gorillas, if you sit there and you take somebody from mankind and you set them outside in the wilderness for 2-3 weeks, they'll smell just like a gorilla, just like a dog. No hygiene. They don't have no hygiene. The hygiene, the stealth definition of hygiene, that's why we back on the planet, because the stealth definition of hygiene means hiding their genetics. That's what that means. And the brother had broke this down, and he had said in a inch of a dog's feces, 1 inch holds 20 million bacterias. An inch. That's not even a whole droplet to some of these dogs. That's nasty. They go outside, they eat this shit, and then they come back and you kissing them in their mouth. And that's why China over there tearing them up. A lot of people ain't gonna like this video, but I don't care. You want to be all emotional, then, go get you a dun hat and go sit in the corner. Put a book on your head. Because we coming at these dogs. There are exterior domestic animals, the front line of a defense mechanism. When you own land, like I said before, when you own land and you might own maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 acres, and you might want to have a couple of dogs out there, for a defense mechanism and an alarm, and also the front line of defense, to be aware, so they let you know if there's an intruder coming. That is their purpose. Their purpose is not to be laid up in a bed with them. If I see a woman laid up in a bed with a dog, I'm done. It's over. Moving forward. Oh, I just sleep with my dog sometimes because my dog been going through some things and this and that, and not knowing that the dog just fucking threw up while you was at work because he done ate something and then licked it up, and you don't even know the dog threw up and just ate his throw up. That's why the Egyptians had named it the god Anubis, because they knew that the dog was filthy. It was beneath. It was the underworld, the lowest of the low. It was what the Egyptians. There weren't no televisions back then. Wasn't no TVs, no phones. All they did was they used their eyes and their ears, and they analyzed certain things. And when they analyzed the dog, they figured out that was a nasty ass goddamn creature, kissing you all in your damn mouth. A lot of people gonna be mad about this video because you're gonna sit there and look at your dog because you got an emotional connection with him, like the dog is man or mankind. That dog's supposed to be outside of your home. It ain't supposed to be in your home. The domesticated dog serves the purpose of the front line for defense. That's it. That's the purpose of the dog. You doing anything more than that, then you just nasty. If the coronavirus, even if the coronavirus is real, these dogs probably carrying that shit. Nasty ass goddamn creatures. Gonna sit there and eat their feces, be gone. You be wondering, you know, a lot of these dogs that when they get domesticated and you train them into your home, and they might have defecated, or I can't even say that word. They might have shitted on your carpet or something, and they know that they're gonna get in trouble for them shitting. Some of them just eat it, lick it up, this and that. You get home, he kissing you in your goddamn mouth. Nasty ass goddamn beast, man. Yeah, this raw and uncut. Dealing with the dog, the domesticated wolf. Genetically modified wolf. Genetic, there you go back to the hygienes. Hiding their genetics. That's why conditioner's out. When you're dealing with conditioner, because these white people that's out here, they have to put conditioner in their hair, because if they don't, they'll walk around and start smelling like dogs. Because they're doing this with them. Kissing them, hugging them, got them laid up in the bed. This nasty ass dog been outside and inside. And then you wipe their feet off with a rag. You need to throw them in you remember on those movies when it was a pandemic, and then people would go outside with those suits on, and then when they come in the building, they have to go in that little room and they spray all that stuff on them before they can walk in. That's what you need to do to that damn animal. And spray his ass up. As soon as you need to have a quarantine room and disinfect the whole animal before it comes in your damn home. Y'all ain't finna do that. That's why it's an exterior animal. It's an exterior domesticated animal. That's what the dog is. Now, if you're going hunting and that's your sport, or whatever you want to do with the dog, keep the dog outside. Because if I see a dog and it's in your house, people be looking at me crazy, because at one point in my life I was attached to him. I ain't even gonna lie. But then when you do research, that's when one of the things you can research is the domesticated animal, the domesticated wolf. Been genetically modified from the wolf. That's where you get canine at. That's where you get the canine at. A lot of people ain't gonna like this video. I don't care, because that's nasty, man. Dealing with, it ain't like cats. See, cats, the purpose for a cat, if you have a cat, is because you want the cat is going to go around your house, and it's going to, if you got, like a bug gets in your house, or a mouse, or, a rat or something like that, the cat's going to defend the home, the interior of the home, because they serve a purpose for the interior of your home is cats. You don't let your cat go outside. People be letting their cats go outside and just roam around and bring back all that bacteria and all that nasty ass shit. Even though cats are really clean animals, they do clean themselves pretty decent. They do that. But still, cats are interior. Cats are interior. Dogs are exterior. Because a cat serves a purpose. I was living in me and the mother of my children had lived in this duplex, and I'm sitting down in the we just had moved everything in. I'm sitting down so it quiet down a little bit. I see this mouse just started hopping down the steps, and I said, "Oh, that's it." I went and grabbed two cats, two young cats too. Went and grabbed. That's the purpose of them. You keep them inside your house. You don't let them go running around and bring bacteria. They're going to mess around and bring back the coronavirus to your house, if that's even real. Yeah, people ain't going to like this video, but that's why the Egyptians put the cat on the pedestal and then put the dog as Anubis, the underworld, because it was all metaphors. That that the dog was beneath every animal on the goddamn planet. It's the activated one, New Brighton, the Futuritarian. If you like the way the world is, don't share, don't like, don't subscribe. Peace, Quasar.